Transform anything in your reality with this one belief. Today on Awakening with Amy. Hi, welcome. I'm Amy Valentine, certified life coach, hoping to awaken within you a mindset that you can be, do, and have any desire. And today we're going to talk about one belief, the only thing you need in your arsenal to transform anything in your reality. This one belief is always true, whether you believe it or not. I'm going to explain what that is. We're going to dive deep today. And two, we're going to talk about how knowing this one thing, this one truth about yourself and about reality will transform anything. Okay, so this is really inspired by a client of mine. The other day we were talking and she was telling me she was exhausted, frustrated, overwhelmed, right? We've all been there. And most of her overwhelmment was due to her job situation. That she really loved her job when she got it, but now she's working really hard. She doesn't feel like she has time to do what she wants to do, hence the overwhelm. And she just really feels unsure of what to do and how to move forward. And so I asked her, well, what is it that you want? And she said, well, I just want to work less and I want to make the same amount of money. She said, I really just want the freedom to do more of what I want to do. And I said, well, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you looking for a new job? Why aren't you acting on that desire? And she said, oh, well, because, it's job security. She's like, I am, getting a paycheck every week doing this job. So I force myself to like it. And I said, when you say that, how does that feel inside your body? Does that feel expanding and feel like freedom, or does that feel constricting and limiting? And she said, well, it feels constricting and limiting. And I said, well, there is your clue. That's your contrast. That's your alert system telling you that you have a desire that you're not allowing yourself to see. And I said, so what do you really want? And she's like, I don't know what I want. So that's why I'm staying. And I said, well, that can't be true. Of course you know what you want. Because when you say, I don't know what I want, all you're really saying is, I don't know who I am, right? So when you say, I don't really know, you're exposing a belief that needs to be changed. You're exposing an assumption, something that you believe to be true about yourself that is limiting you, that's telling you, your ego is present, telling you to stay small, right? So you have to challenge, I told her, you have to challenge that belief without fighting it. That contrast, like Abraham Hicks, is here to serve you, not to harm you. It's to show you that you've expanded. And the only way you can show the universe that you're ready to move forward is by not pushing against the contrast, not devaluing that circumstance, because that circumstance, that job once served you. It's brought you to this point, and now it's not serving you anymore, right? So understand when you say, I don't know, what you're really saying is, I'm not who I want to be, and I can't be. So I'm not even going to go there, right? And what does the universe do? The universe has no free will of its own. It's only responding to what you believe to be true about yourself. And there's two motivating factors, two things that motivate us to take action, and that's to seek pleasure or avoid pain. That is always underneath all of our action or inaction. And really, not acting is acting, right? It's making a choice not to act. So in her case, She was believing, what we uncovered was she was believing that to take some kind of action towards her desire, which was for to work less and make the same amount of money, to have more freedom to do what she wants to do, to spend more time with her family and her children, she discovered that she believed that it wasn't possible, that she couldn't have all that stuff. So that's what we started examining, that her belief that seeking that pleasure, that new desire, was more painful than staying where she is. Isn't it crazy? We all do this to ourselves. So this is not about judgment. This is about awakening, of being aware, okay? Because the only delusion, the only way we delude and lie to ourselves is thinking that we can get something different from the world, from the 3D reality, without first having the consciousness of it. Remember, Neville says consciousness is first cause. And remember, you exist in all potentials, all realities. When? Right now. Linear time is only in the physical realm for us to enjoy our manifestations, enjoy the path. But linear time is really an illusion. It's only for us to have a physical experience. So Neville says nothing stops you from realizing your objective, save your failure to feel that you already are what you desire to be. You already are what you desire to be. But why don't we believe that? Because this is the one belief. This is the only truth, capital T truth. The only thing that is actually true is that we are all wholly unlimited. Let me say that again. It's the only belief that you need to experience, to manifest anything, to transform anything in your reality. When you start pointing to your true nature while in a physical reality, when you start pointing to that, I am who I say I am that I am, it's up to me, not the circumstances. It's up to me. I get to say who I am. That is what it's meant in scripture when it says you're made in the likeness and image of God, of source energy. That's what it means, that you're a creator, that you create your own reality. Wild, right? This is deep. So when you keep pointing to that unlimited nature, the unlimited you within the so-called limitations of this time-space reality, then all circumstances, all time becomes irrelevant, right? Again, let me just say, a desire. That desire is a divine urge for you to be more, for you to create something different. That urge, that change is like a carrot being dangled in front of you saying, move on, move forward. Stop hanging on to beliefs that don't serve you, because there's only one belief that's true, is you are whole and perfect right now. You are unlimited. There is no such thing as no in the universe. I am not. When you say I can't be, do, and have it, when you exchange your desire for some bogus belief in, well, I have to work a 9 to 5. I have to make this kind of money to feel stable. Now you're exchanging. You're telling yourself and reality and the universe and creation, you're being conscious of being a person that can't be, do, and have what they want. And that's never true. It's impossible. That's the only delusion, right? So desire, having any desire is the evidence that your wish is already fulfilled. It's the evidence. You wouldn't be able to desire it if it wasn't already within you. Think about that. That's really powerful. The desire is coming to us to urge us, to move us forward. When I was listening to those near-death experiences, the one lady said when she was on the other side, in the spiritual realm, they are unconditional, but the way they judge or perceive goodness is change, is motion forward. They don't judge you, oh, do this or don't do that. No, it's, am I moving forward? Am I moving in the direction of my desire? What is every desire? A divine urge for you to create. And what's underneath that? To know your fulfillment, to know your wholeness, to know that any circumstance, any past event, any current event is irrelevant. When you come from that consciousness, now you're being the person that has it already. And you know that there's a slight time delay in the physical world, and it doesn't matter. Then you don't care when it comes or how it comes, because now you're stepping into your true power. Who do I want to be now, right? So the spiritual man speaks to the natural man through the language of desire. Neville Goddard quote. The spiritual man, the higher you, the divine connection to source energy. I and the Father are one, but the Father is greater than I. The Father is only unity, oneness, love, unconditional love, and only sees love. You are a spark of that divinity, the Son, right? That spiritual you, that higher you, the higher mind, like Bashar says, speaks to the physical you, the natural man, through the language of desire, urging you to create, to remind yourself, I'm a creator. I create it all with what I believe to be true. Who and what you believe you are is the only thing that ever matters. This is the true understanding of vibration, of frequency, of energy, of the law of attraction, of the law of assumption, whatever. The truth is, we're not attracting, we don't need to learn how to attract anything. We're already attracting it naturally. Bashar says we all come in. Who we really are is a high vibrational being, a consciousness that's eternal. It exists. It can never not exist. So if you exist now in physical form, that means you exist in non-physical form, and you can never not exist. You just change form. That's it. So the true secret of the law of attraction is not to learn how to attract anything. You're doing it anyway. It's to learn how to let go or stop holding on to what you no longer want, who you no longer are. Stop defining yourself through the circumstances, through the people, through the what is said, what is not said. No, define yourself through the higher you. That's it. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to know, to believe. So how do we remember this connection? Well, be still and know, I am God. Allow yourself to get quiet. Take a few minutes, take a few breaths, and relax. Start to think from that one truth that I am wholly unlimited. That's it. I am one with the Father. That whatever I desire, it's already mine. When I ask, it's given. And I have to remember my high vibration in order to be a match to it into this physical reality, right? You cannot try to get something from the world before you are a physical vibrational match to it. So instead of trying to match yourself to that amount of money or to that relationship or to the job, forget all that. Forget all those details and just go to the only truth that I am wholly unlimited, right? And use that sort of meditative process to link up to that higher you and feel how exciting that is. Feel the freedom in that. Feel the comfort in that. Feel how that is your true stability, is knowing who you are in relationship to everything else. And then an image will come to you. Your higher self will give that physical mind some image. Whatever that image is, own it and then drop it. Know the higher mind will bring you the circumstances and events and the people, everything you need to experience that desire. And know the higher mind has ways the physical mind can't even conceive of. So you don't have to keep thinking about the specifics. Just keep going back to the one truth. I am wholly unlimited. I am who I say I am. Because that is what I'm here to awaken to. The true crazy thing about reality is that it's all a dream. We are dreaming we are limited when we are truly unlimited. So we're here to play, to use the contrast, not fight against it. But when we fight against what we don't want, that's what exhaustion is. We're pushing against something we don't want. We're devaluing a circumstance or event or a person. And when you devalue anything, you're devaluing yourself. And then if you're devaluing yourself, then you're devaluing your connection to God, to source energy, to your relationship to the universe. So remember, you are wholly unlimited, and that's the only belief you need to remember. And that will transform anything in your reality. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. Thank you for commenting. And until next time, have a wonderful day.